Hi, my name is Robby Cato, and I'm here with Tyler Millis. We're going to be talking about the moon tonight. Um, so I've heard that you don't like the moon.
That's putting it lightly.
How would you put it?
I want to blow the moon up.
Okay, why?
Why? Well, so for I think about 2 or 3 years now, I've just had this like deep hate for the moon. It started one night at Jamley dinner, actually, where I think I just had this epiphany for whatever reason, and my problem is the naming of the moon, right?
Okay,
It
the moon.
The moon, yeah.
Okay,
Which is its official name, to be clear. It's not just we're saying it referentially or it has some other name. It's like its name is the moon,
all right.
which to me is just the dumbest thing because
Why?
it's naming it like the and then its classification. So it'd be like if you called like your pet cat like the cat, or if we called like the United States of America the country. Like it doesn't make any sense. And I understand why we named it the moon initially, or why we thought of it like that, because it was our first moon. It was the only moon we maybe knew of at the time, but to me, it doesn't make any sense to have that still be the name.
So, but it sounds like because when we were naming the moon, it wasn't that we knew there were other moons out there. It was like, this is the moon, and like the classification just inherited that name. So why is your beef with the moon and not like the classification of moons?
So yeah, so I've thought about this, and I mean that's one of the alternative routes, right? Is renaming the classification. Like you could consider them satellites or like some other naming instead of moons,
Okay.
and that would kind of get rid of this issue. But the why I have probably more beef with the moon in general is I think from the pushback I've gotten from my radical ideas. That same night, Matthew Hutchinson, or Hutch as he's known as, was just very pro the moon, and so it just got to a point where I vowed to destroy the moon with him on it,
Okay.
and so that's why I'm even more anti-moon than I would have been initially.
All right. So as I'm sure you've heard, we have a moon naming contest coming up in honor of this debate. So what about like names like Luna? Because it's not the moon, right?
Yeah, so the issue there is Luna is literally just, Spanish or like Latin for moon. So you still run into the same issue of it's still the moon, it's just in a different language, which doesn't help the issue.
Okay. Yeah, those are some good arguments.
Yeah.
So, do you have any last thoughts?
Please let's rename the moon. I would really like Hutch is one of my best friends, and I really hate to like kill him, but if it means like accomplishing my life goal of blowing up the moon with him on it, then I'll just have to do it.
That's just how it happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for talking about the moon and how we might be able to change that.
Thanks for having me tonight.
Yep.